Welcome to the Rugs to Riches show. Grab a drink and get comfortable. The live show is about to start.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. We got some new faces in the house. You want to give us a rundown, Goldwyn?
Here we have Creative. He's the OX177 owner. He's actually what I'm striving to be, man. His launch was awesome, dude. He definitely had ideas. And how fast did you get your NFTs out? Within a week, right, of launching?
Yeah, about 3-4 days.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. They're pretty solid too. We also have Wookie. Wookie, you're OX21. You were the second token.
Yes, sir. OX21. And fun fact about both Creatives and I is we're both yellow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, we get to join the club. OX237 gets to hop in there.
There we go, yellow gang. Shoot, that means there's more yellows than any other.
That's right, bitches. Riches in the house.
Team Rugs all the way red.
It's going to be the battle of the century. Here we go. Rugs or Riches. Whose team are you on? Let's see.
The question is, which one do you think is going to get launched first?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Let's put our bets. Let's put our bets. I got Team Rugs, I think, is going first.
Yeah. I'm a sick Team Yellow, Riches. Got to.
Yeah, I think Riches is going to launch first too myself. But Wookie also has a business if you want your Flameling on a shirt, right?
Yeah. So I have a little custom merch line actually. So I can pretty much do anything: hats, shirts, whatever. Right now, I just have shirts out for samples. I can do them for literally our community or other communities. I've done them for other communities before, but yeah, I have a few things in the works as well that I'm going to be releasing either later this week or next month. So yeah.
So Wookie, if I sent you a big shag rug carpet, could you get the Rugs to Riches logo on the big rug?
I could not. I have never done one of those before. I know what you're talking about though. Those are sick. Yeah.
Well,
I wish.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So we'll have a true Rugs to Riches, big rug.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Well, like I was saying earlier before we launched, I've been pretty nervous. I actually didn't sleep very well last night. I'm not even kidding. I woke up at least 3 times. Just, I don't know why I'm nervous. I mean, it'll be what it'll be. You know, we'll do us. But you guys have any advice? Were you guys nervous, or is that just me?
I was more kind of caught off guard and excited because you guys had a little more planning. They told me like the day before. They're like, okay, yours is being launched like tomorrow. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. And so I planned. I just created like what I did. I was like, you know what? We got the TG, created like sticker packs and just a whole bunch of memes and stuff to try to get it ready. And a little bit nervous, but more excited because I don't know, the stuff that we're doing is crazy for the crypto world, you know, creating all these things that are tied together but are also their own like little franchise businesses. It's cool.
Yeah.
And it could be a better time. Go ahead. Go ahead, AG. What were you saying?
I was just saying I love the concept of how the tokenomics work on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be a better time. All you guys getting the tokens launched, and then Earn's doing great right now. It's like just all these kind of things adding together. Like this is the time in the market to get prepared for the bull. So it's perfect timing in my opinion.
Yeah. What's the time frame? We got 2 hours before launch.
Yep, we're just under 2 hours. So we'll be here 30, 45 minutes, however long, everybody wants to stay. And then we go live on X, right? They go live on X for the launch. And then we just kind of wait. It's around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Some of them have taken a little longer, but
I'm refreshing deck screener. Boom, boom, F5, F5, F5.
Yeah,
all right.
2 hours? Is it really 2 hours? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours. Crap.
Yeah, it's 2 hours. So
Yeah, 2 o'clock Eastern time, 1 o'clock Central time.
I'm holding my breath right now.
I was at work the day mine launched. So had my office door closed and told my staff, like, don't bother me right quick. I got something I need to handle. It was a nervous moment because, you know, I want to see the chart move, and it was a slow crawl from where I was.
Yeah, it's really crazy because the OX 177 was actually the first one that I got into live. 159 invited us, you know, Stinger invited us, but you know, he invited us with like 2 days. So it wasn't enough time for me to do research and know what was going on. I sort of tried to get in, but then I couldn't find it. So I just skipped 159 and then bought it a couple days later. But yours, it was really funny because I think I bought within like 30 seconds, which if you're buying, don't buy in the first 30 seconds because the bots front run you. And literally 3 minutes later, I could have got 3x the tokens for the exact same price. So
unless you have your own dope sniper bot, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And if you do, let us know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Personally, I actually just kind of wait and chill it out. I even waited out 156 to 8K, so it went all the way up, and I just waited. Yeah, I got an 8K entry on that one.
Nice. Yeah, it was kind of because OX 177 the way it did. I waited on 5.6, so I was within at 5.6 for the first 2 minutes, and I could have got 4 million, but then I just watched it go 2 million, then 1 million, and then up to 2, then down to 1, and then it was like, you know, for whatever I think I was like $25 or something. I was trying to grab right at the beginning, and then it went less than 1 million. So I waited on that one too. I got in. I think my first buy was at like 22 or something. I bought first day when it came back down. I bought, and then I waited 2 or 3 days, and I filled the rest of my. I tried to get 10 million. Creative, what do you try to get to?
I like 10 of everybody's. I didn't think OX 156 was coming down. I was asking people. I was like, hey, I'm going to wait. Shot up too high. I saw some people holding like 17% of supply. That made me really nervous, rightfully so. I wish I would have waited a little bit longer, but I try to get about 10% of every, not 10%, 1% of every token. That's
that's a good rule of thumb, I think.
Yeah. And to be fair, if you can get in roughly on the launches, you can get like what I did for yours, Creative, is I got 15 million. And then when it went up, I think it did like a 5 or from my position. I didn't get in right from the beginning. But once my position hit a 5x, I sold 5 down to 10. That way I'm out. I now have 10. I don't have to worry about it. But then when the price dipped again on yours before it did that massive run, I picked up a bunch. I actually, the OX 177 is what I have the most of. So
yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I know Creative has a pretty cool NFT line. I'm not sure if Wookie does, but I was going to ask if Rugs to Riches, if you guys have any intention for getting some sort of maybe Flame NFT of your
own. We haven't really discussed that yet. But obviously, if the community wants it, and we can come up with it, has to like the cool thing about Creatives is, you know, he already had a story behind all of his. Hey, Creative, can you pull up a couple of yours? Just so we could, can you pull them up or?
Yeah.
I know.
Can you share my screen?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you can see everything I got going on. Let me see this.
Close out of your porn.
So I think that was the best. I think that the Creative was definitely. I don't know if he had this already planned before his. Well, obviously he did, but I don't know how far ahead he's been planning this line. But he released 177, just like his number, so X177, and then he can talk about his flame pit or bonfire. I still not real sure what it is.
Yeah, fire pit, and then the bonfire. Fire pit's a treasury piece. The bonfire is what I'm trying to do when I like get with like other Flameling token leads, like to just get communities together so we can just kind of keep the flame going. So the flame wins a great story. Like, so it was just easy. Like I actually cranked the art out for those things in about 3 to 4 days. Got with Nadina. She helped me work on, you know, getting my metadata together. And then I guess within a week or so, we had everything rolled out. But I probably looked at probably 400 to 600 images and selected ones I thought were the best.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's see if I
Yeah.
can show it.
I think it's really awesome because Zach, his is called Flame Starter. So it builds off the brand, and there are tokens and matchbooks and stuff, or not lighters and matchbooks. So it's pretty. It was pretty smart. The legendaries are pretty solid. I've seen Neo. I saw Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Neo actually, I own.
Lucky fucker, man. I mean, your sniper bot sniped me because I was literally because I wanted 77 and 77 whenever I logged in, 77 was gone and we were up to I think 80. So I was like, screw it, I'll go ahead and get 2. And I literally was buying when I saw it pop up in TG. So I was
just luck.
I
was just I was in Spaces. That's what it was. I was in Spaces, but I was also hanging out with my fiance and Creative. Who was talking about it? It was Creative, Elephant in the Room, and Stinger. They were all hiking the stuff up, and I hadn't purchased yet. So I was like, okay, I definitely need to get some of these, and the chances are pretty good. So hit up a few of the mints and got lucky.
Yeah, you got my favorite one.
That 23 was mine, the one with the little puffy coat. That's one of the
Oh yeah.
I like the Tesla one that Stinger pulled earlier today, actually.
Yeah.
He got a Tesla?
Yeah, it looks like a Tesla glider.
Is that one of the how many legendaries are left?
There are 3 left. Quite a few rares left, but 3 legendary left. So a lot of them went in the first few pulls, which was surprising to me. As the Bruce Lee one.
Oh, I have that little red one too. That one's mine, 43.
The little big lighter.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice. Those are pretty sweet. I like them. Those are really cool.
So how much do those cost?
So what I wanted to do is create some instant use case for the token. So they cost you 1 million. So 1 million 0x177 token. And you have to combine that with 0.10 BNB. So they've gotten expensive a little bit right about now. At the most, they were well over $100 with BNB being pretty high and also the token price being where it was. But right now, I guess for about $90, you can get you one minted. And what that allowed me to do was personally, I wanted to get some supply back for the fire pit to generate those rewards, those earned rewards to reward NFT holders. And I also want the opportunity, if we want to go to a CX, central exchange or something else, or cross chain, and I'd have supply to be able to do that with. So that was Nadina's idea to help me with that, because I was going to initially try to just buy back like $500 to $600 worth of my supply at launch, but she's like, don't chance it. Just you got the NFTs, combine those with some of your tokens. So.
Yeah, that was a pretty smart idea too. And you got your NFTs are on a site. Didn't I hear that your OX177 you got on an exchange too?
Not on the exchange, Moontoke. I think that's what somebody gave me. I do, Link's crypto app. They've been buddies of mine for a long time. So they have a pretty much a wallet reader. It doesn't connect with your wallet, but it allows you to see your price. It just reads the blockchain. So they're willing to give the same kind of deal to every Flameling token lead that I got. So they're great guys, and they're building out. They actually have a V3 coming out. And I did get the NFTs on Rareboard. So Rareboard allows you to buy, sell, and trade NFTs on the BNB chain and on Polygon. So that's the marketplace that people can list them. Now, I forget what Stinger has one listed at like 40 BNB.
Nice.
Yeah, it's some crazy number.
Is it the Tesla one? Hey, listen, everybody thought that was crazy numbers on the the flames and stuff too, right? And then that one red flame got bought for five ETH.
Yeah. So but truth be told, I mean, the way the fire pit is going with some of the assets we've been buying, I've been buying like other Flameling tokens. I've been buying. I missed out on one thing. I was trying to buy some funicular token. That's a token that uses a yield protocol. It went from like 26 cent, now 65 cent a token. I was trying to buy that, but I didn't switch the BNB over to Ethereum on the Arbitrum chain. I would have had to do some ETH for it, but I was going to buy probably 2,000 or 3,000 tokens to try to get I missed out. Now it's flying. It's just an automatic protocol. And I think they get like $1,200-$1,300 a week in yield, and they just buy back and burn their token. I wanted that for the fire pit.
You can still buy it.
Yeah.
You didn't miss out.
Yeah, I have some
you didn't miss out. You just got to buy it at a higher price now.
True. I mean, at the way it's burning, I mean, my plan with the fire pit is to actually, instead of selling the tokens, I'm going to distribute them to the NFT holders. So let them do what they want to do. They can hold them, they can keep them, or to sell them, rather than I don't want to tank anybody's chart.
Yeah,
so,
nice.
Yeah.
So, Goldwyn, you were mentioning about a poker game happening tomorrow. That's going to be the first Rugs to Riches entry with the token.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, so we're going to run using pokernow.club for now. It's something that I've used previously with a theta group that I'm in. And so the big thing with the reflection tokens in my eyes is we need to build utility that gets the token to move. We want token velocity. Because with that token velocity, then those fees go to the people that are holding, right? So with the poker tournament, you'll have to use the OX222 or OX237, and it'll be a set number. So I think one thing that AG said earlier is like this first one I just said I think at 10,000 because we don't know what the price is going to be tomorrow, and we're not trying to gouge people. You know, we want velocity on the token. You know, we were thinking $5-10, something like that, something that's not too crazy.
Hey, you don't count yourself short. It might be a $10,000 buy-in, like the main event in Las Vegas.
It could be.
We've got some plans, you know, for like top winners that keep winning. You know, maybe.
I was just referring. The token might pump really big, and then the fee to enter tomorrow might be $10,000.
That's why you need to buy today.
I don't even know what the math would be, but for it to be $10,000 tomorrow entry fee, it would have to do.
Hey, you never know the contract address that will be generated. You might get some crazy, awesome. You know,
that's true. Some 10
crypto's
million,
crazy. You know,
10 million X. That's true. All we got to do is trend one time, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, AJ.
I was going to say that the idea is we want to do a weekly game of some sort with the community so that everyone uses those tokens. And let's say OX222 is twice the price as OX237. Then it gives the people an opportunity to go and buy that cheaper token to use to play. And so that way both tokens are feeding off of each other and giving, you know, giving some type of usage, and of course reflections. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
I really like that. Nice. I really like that kind of dual-sided marketplace. Like you're saying, you have two different competing, but also on the same team markets. So it really has like a cool dynamic because, like you said, some people will make decisions in the short term. Some might make more longer-term decisions. So it's like sets up a really good dynamic. You know, obviously, I like Elephant Money, and they do that really well. So we'll see if we'll see how Rugs and Riches plays out. It's gonna be funny when Rugs is 10 times over Riches price. Everyone's like, "What's going on, man? We gotta get into Riches up. What's going on? Rugs is going crazy."
I don't. Listen, Riches has a whale benefactor, so Rugs better step up. I already know the benefactor's plans to push Riches. So
hey, Riches is the yellow one. Rugs is the red one.
The only whales that get harpooned are the ones that surface. So you better watch out. There's some secret ones out there.
That's true.
Yeah, but I'm excited about the poker game tomorrow. Explain it. It's not like you have like 10 minutes to play your hand.
No.
Is that how that works?
No, you actually, I think it's only 20 seconds. And if you miss your hand, you get sat out and it auto skips you. So it's anybody that's played Texas Hold'em online, there's small blind, big blind, forced antes every hand, or every round. So if for some reason you log in and you get distracted or something, it'll give you a 20-second countdown. But once that 20 seconds is up, it sits you out and your hand will play. So you could literally just log in and put yourself on away and miss like that first 3 levels, because you'll just be blinded out for that first 3 levels, and then come back and you'll already be 3/4 of the way through the tournament.
That's a smart strategy, because when I played it through that poker now, most people go all in the first hand, and it just wipes out. Like if you got 300 players, you're down to 150. So if you just chill for a few rounds and then jump in there, of course your bag will be a little less, but you'll be fine.
So that's a really good parallel just for crypto as well. Like when you get in a good position and you just sit back and wait, because there's always people who are so short, just boom, 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 taking crazy risks, jumping in, jumping out. And as we know, they get after long. So it's the poker players who are waiting for the right spots, taking good opportunities. I find a lot of parallels with investing in poker. I know a lot of people are in both type of that same area of that uncertainty, right?
Yeah. So with poker now, it's pretty cool because we set up rounds. So each round is 10 minutes. That's probably what you were thinking. So each blind level is 10 minutes, but actually when it gets to the higher rounds, I extended it too, because now the blinds are higher, especially if there's not a whole lot of people in the tournament. If there's 300, well, then we probably would need more blind levels. But I am only expecting, maybe 10 to 20 the first go around, or if we get 8, I guess that's really we've done something, I guess. But like Creative was saying, a lot of people, they just go all in because it's free. So by adding that entry fee of having to give some tokens, hopefully we can eliminate some of that donkeyness, as we call it in the poker world.
So our game plan for the Flameling tokens are basically community active games. We want to get the community together, use the token, and spread the word of earn at the end of the day.
And also, because it's the 2 tokens, if one is cheaper and they want to enter for less, they use the cheaper one. But when we pay out, you'll be paid out in both. So like, let's say Crypto KR, he's pushing Richies, so now if he wins, right now he gets sent rugs. So he'll have those tokens, and who knows, he might not want them, and he'll airdrop them to other people or something, who knows, or now he'll just use rugs to enter because he's trying to get rid of them or whatnot. But so it's a good tactic to push the token to multiple wallets. So.
And then of course in the next couple of weeks, maybe a month from now, we're going to be rolling out the R2R token. And before it goes live on the Pancake Swap, we'll do a friends and family, early token drive. And in order to get into that, you'll have to buy the Flameling tokens and send them to the Treasury wallet. But we'll go into more details about that later. We still got planning on that.
Yeah, it kind of sounds a lot like Creative's Fire Pit, to be honest.
Not really. No. You guys, I listened to you the other night when you were on your space on Monday. There are a lot of people that do like treasures and fire pit type things, but I think what you're tied into is even bigger. Like I forget, you're buying futures, right? So
yeah. So right now the R2R token treasury has a futures account that's worth 20,000. So that produces it produces about $300 in yield a month. Give or take. I mean, if the community wants to do a less aggressive, right now it's set for growth versus. So right now it's set for growth. So if the community decides that they want more yield from that futures, then it can be scaled back to a more 50-50 or whatever. So it'll stay level. But I think that our goal is to, build up assets that will then give back to the community. So right now it has, the futures account, which is at 20,000 and growing. It grows a little over 1,000 a month. It has OX, or it will have, as soon as we launch, it'll have OX 222. It'll have 10 million OX 222, and it'll have 10 million OX 237.
Which will give us earn tokens as a dividend.
Yeah. So I will personally probably transfer 10 million OX 177. And then I'll keep an eye out on the other tokens, and as they slip, because I know OX59 was fairly low today when I looked, so I might just snag 10 million to throw into the treasury. But with the friends to family event that we're going to have, 75% of that will go to starting the liquidity pool, and then 25% of that will be used for our first month's asset buy.
Yep.
So whatever the community votes on, it will be our first asset buy. And we've been talking about doing concentrated liquidity. Zach, have you looked into that yet?
Yeah, I've seen like the Uniswap V3 and the new a lot of people have been really active, especially the market's heating up now with opening up some positions. So yeah, I think that's a great thing for the protocol to own. Like you're mentioning, having all of these kind of inflows from outside of the project itself, that just adds that nonstop buy pressure that you constantly have funds from, like you said, from maybe a V3 position or futures. And it ultimately just means that there's recurring revenue and coming into the token and the ecosystem. So
Yeah.
right now it's a great time, like I was saying, especially as yields are going up. So I think that's a great idea. Do you have any particular pairs you're interested in right now that you're looking at?
I would think at that point it would be stable coin pairs. That way we're not, or maybe not, since we're in the bull run, it might be better to do some of the more
Ethereum
pairs.
or the Ethereum and Arbitrum pair right now. Ridiculous.
So the whole idea of the R2R token is that it's a community utility token, and so Goldwyn will, for his month, he'll lay out what he thinks we should do with the funds in the treasury. I'll lay out my ideas, and then we'll put a poll on Telegram saying, hey, here's Goldwyn's idea, here's my idea, or option 3, don't do anything and roll it over till next month, and then we'll do another poll, and then the community decide what to do. So instead of having one developer basically pulling the strings and saying, you know what, I feel like this is best for the community, I'll do my own thing. This is totally 100% community. Of course, we're kind of guiding it. So, I have my ideas, he has his ideas, but at the end of the day, the community votes on which ideas. And we'll be taking feedback prior to our ideas that we put out from the community. So
yeah, because we had the
I think we lost Wookie.
Yeah, it's like he got disconnected. Thanks for joining us, Wook. But so yeah, instead of a burn wallet, the treasury will hopefully be the largest. It'll have 25% to start with. Theoretically, I mean, a whale could come in and buy up the supply and have more than 25%. So hopefully the treasury will be the largest one collecting the reflections. And again, like we said, because since it's a reflection token, our entire goal is to build utility around moving the token. So the yield will come in and we'll buy R2R, and then the treasury will also sell. The treasury is not grandfathered in or anything, so it pays fees as well. So every time it buys and sells, it pays fees. So it'll go to the holders as well.
Yeah, it's a great concept, because that futures account is going to get to a point to where it's paying out, a couple $1,000s a month, or even more than that, and then that will go straight, depending on what we vote on, but probably majority of that will go straight into buying more R2R tokens off the open market.
Yeah,
which will apparently raise the price.
Yeah, AG, I didn't tell you last night. I got offered $125,000 futures account.
For how much?
So, and we're in negotiations. So we'll see. So maybe before we launch, maybe we'll have that asset. And if that would be bananas.
I'll give him my shiniest Buffalo nickel. That's my offer.
I'll add it to the pot. Hey, Creative, we see the March Madness there with you and Wookie. What's that all about?
Yeah, so trying to tie an in real life event to crypto. So I'm a huge fan, being from North Carolina, Tobacco Road, UNC.
North Carolina.
So in my thinking and working with Wookie, I was like, how can we do this? So there's 64 spots in the tournament once you get the couple of play-in teams out. So between the 16th and the 19th, all the conference championships and tournaments are going on. So by the 19th to 20th, we'll know who's in the tournament. So between the 16th and the 19th, people who buy 0.10 BNB worth of OX21 and OX177 I'll just pull from chain information and buy information, and they will get their wallets tied to a random team that's in the tournament. So, if somebody's lucky, they get UNC or Kentucky or some of the stronger teams like Purdue, no matter what you bought. So if you buy $300 worth, great, but you can get tied to St. Bonaventure, which is a decent team, or some lower level team. But your team, you get rewarded as your team makes it through the tournament. So if you make the Sweet 16, I could be doing something like a random mint for one of those teams that made the Sweet 16. If your wallet's tied to that, Elite 8, I'll do another drawing, Final 4. And the final one will be $200 in BNB to the person whose team takes it all the way to the finals. So just a way to kind of get some green candles. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of energy on the new token side. So if you guys, there's 64 slots, you want to divide it up, 12, and I don't know the numbers. Somebody do the math for me. But we're going to get 16, 16, 16, and 16. You guys can have 16 slots as well to just kind of get some movement on the chart, 0.10 BNB. Minimum buy, and I would love to have this thing be something that people in all the communities can kind of cheer up and cheer on. So Wookie and I'm looking at my numbers right now, selling 32 or getting 32 buys looks like a challenge between the 16th and the 19th. I would love to have it, but if you guys want to be in, I am fronting the prize from the fire pit.
Nice.
So.
All right, so it's specifically buys between the 16th and the 19th.
Yes,
on those two. I mean, I see it's yellow, so OX237 wants to jump in. I mean, I'm just saying.
Wookie, you okay with that, Wookie?
Yeah, no, that'd be fun. Let's do a fucking Team Yellow thing.
Yeah,
nice.
Come on, yeah.
Pardon my language. Don't know.
Yellow messes up the numbers. Like what's 3 divided into 64 divided by 3?
That would be,
it wouldn't matter. It's just about sales. I mean, so if I come 1 or 2 short, it wouldn't matter. As long as somebody's buying 0.10 BNB, it's kind of like your ticket. You get matched. I'll pull it, randomize it. You get matched with a team. And you just got to hope your team makes it along the way.
I think it'd be 28 if my math is right.
Is that right? Wait a second.
No, 21.3.
Okay. All right. So,
so
it doesn't have to be even. We just get the buys in.
So it would be good if we had 4, because then it could be per bracket, right? Each one would get a 16, and then it could be a challenge.
Well,
and then
we could do that.
222 wants to jump in, 222 and 2237. Let's just make it happen. Let's just pull the data. We see who bought 0.10, BNB, and we'll assign a team. And I guess if you get bumped out of the way, for example, I'll do the highest. Like if you get bumped out, you set on 0.10, but you got bumped out by somebody who bought more than that, then you just get bumped out.
Yeah.
So.
I was going to ask as well. AG or Goldwyn, can you guys pin the contract address for both Rugs and Riches in the Telegram? That way, just anyone watching wants to jump in the Telegram, you'll be able to find the contract pretty easy. And that way, after launch, maybe wait a moment or 2, and then boom, go ahead and get your allocation. Try to go ahead and scoop up some of them on the low.
Goldwyn, go ahead and pin that in there, and then I'll put it in the YouTube description also.
Yeah. Let me know if you want to jump in. I will change this graphic. It will take me all of. I already got your Flamelings, so it will take me all of 5 minutes to add it all together. I want to be successful. Like if I'm depending on 32 buys, I'm watching the chart. Yeah, 32 will come in at some point. But between the 16 and the 19, I'd rather sell it out. I'd rather the event go to like everybody who's really into it. And maybe you got 2 or 3 wallets. That's fine. If you got 2 or 3 wallets, congratulations. You get more than one team.
Ooh, that's smart.
That's it. I'm buying all 16 spots. No,
you spend it 0.10 BNB, 16 spots.
That's right. I think AG, you're the one that's leading OX222 there. You're being front man for that. So, are you in? You're gonna front your team?
Yeah, I'll try. I'll give it a whirl.
All right. Cool. So I'm going to do an explainer video after everything. So Wick and I have already been communicating. I'll do a nice little explainer video, tell everybody how it works, and then because there may be some confusion.
Yeah. So when is the 16th? 16th through the 19th.
So that's Friday to Sunday.
Yeah. It's Sunday through Tuesday. March. Okay. We're in March. Yeah. 16th through the 19th. Nope. Saturday through Tuesday. So that's good. So we can talk about it Monday.
Awesome.
Yeah, you just gave me an idea too creative. I was thinking, right, similar to like how you're raising for this March Madness competition. It'd be interesting for even the Super Bowl for next year to go ahead and get some picks out, because imagine you enter with 0.1 BNB right now, right? February 2025, right? We're in the peak of the bull. Holy crap, your $50 entry is actually, 5 times that or whatever it may be. That might be a great way to raise liquidity and keep it in the liquidity pool for, extended period of time. So like, just thinking out loud here, you gave me a good idea. I'm thinking about your.
Look at Zach. I might have to bring you on the creative squad. I got you.
I got some ideas.
I'm not raising. These are just straight buys to that token. So this is just to create some green candles. So this, I have a good amount of money to fire pit. I'm just fronting the prize. I just want my bonfire kind of idea to get everybody together. I'm not in competition with anybody. It's about lifting the space. I think we all earn. So
Yeah.
And actually, you guys have a lot in common because Zach, I don't know if you know, creative is a principal in Florida.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And Zach,
what was that I do? I'm not a principal. I would like to be a principal.
No,
cool.
I'm saying I'm correlating it because he does a lot of volunteer work with martial arts and teaches kids. So
okay.
I was circling back, man. Give me a sec.
Oh, my bad. I jumped the gun. That's cool, man. Yeah, I can't wait till we all meet up. Have to do a Florida meetup, and then if we all can get together, maybe Nashville for a Bitcoin conference. It'll be cool to meet all the Earn community and just anyone else, who's been following the channel. It's so cool with crypto because like we all have this shared interest, and like oftentimes you don't get to meet people in real life as much. We all like to hang out on the webs. But nowadays with all these new conferences, the world's getting healthier. Hopefully we're done with all that other stuff in the past. So it'll be a great time to meet and greet people IRL.
Yeah. I would love that. Awesome. I mean, that's the purpose of OX177. I took my site even off of the Earn site. Like I figure one day that with 1,000 tokens, Earn is going to one day be looking. I think they're now numerical, so I think 222 and 237 would actually be below on the site. So I took I have seizethemomentum.com. That's my whole site. I'm going to be trying to educate teachers and people. I call them the crypto curious. I'm going to educate the crypto curious and make them have a safe place for them to invest. So if they want to be into 222 and 237, I like people's faces I can see. So I would definitely be sharing 222 and 237.
I wish I had a principal who was as forward thinking to be involved in cryptocurrency, because that shows that you're not closed minded. Like you see the future, you understand what's, how to, pivot and adapt and grow. It's like, I think that's awesome. I'd be curious to know if you know any other like teachers or principals or other kind of educators who are getting in this space, because I find that especially teachers and such, like, it would be great to build even something for teachers, like some sort of, educational system or something to get them involved, because those are the people who build our society and build up the foundations of what we have. And it's like,
Zach, if I can afford you, I'd hire you. I can afford you though. I know you retired yourself because I'm doing, like I said, I'm seizethemomentum.com. I have Momentum Media, which will be a subscription base for like learning and content. Like I would love to be interviewing these guys one day and for people to subscribe and pay like $5 a month to get real, like talk about the things that you guys have learned.
Yeah. Hey, creative, you need to catch up with Zach on the back end, because he has his own token, or
I got many projects I'm in the works. Got a little something, So we'll definitely link up.
I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but I think you guys would click. I think it's what you were saying is where Zach was putting down earlier. So
I'm all about educating and my network. I have a network for 25 years in education. I've learned a lot and met a lot of people. My name is good. So
that's awesome, man. That's exciting. So that's what. Can't wait, man. Let's definitely network some more.
Definitely. But enough about me, man. I know you guys are nervous. It's getting hour and 15 away from me.
Oh my gosh. I know. I gotta, because they're launching pretty much simultaneously. It's kind of that game. Which one, which team you're going to be on to try to grab first. So I have 2 setups here that I'm going to try to.
Sorry, I'm gonna call and mute my mic real quick. Mr. Fargo, yeah, is that wire transfer done? I need it in the next hour.
I was like, what?
Oh shoot, I'm not muted. Oh shoot. Sorry, that was Mr. Fargo from Wells Fargo.
Well, Creative, hey, thanks for jumping on with us, and we'd love to tag up on your March Madness there if you would have us, and
I definitely, I'll be
whatever.
adding both of your Flamelings to the
Nice.
into the thing. That way, just want to get our community to know I'm not fighting. I think that was some of the energy I was putting out earlier. It's 4% adoption in the world. We need to get it to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's plenty of room for everybody, as long as we're not trying to fish from the same pond and cannibalize each other's community. I'm good with it. So
yeah. So that's the thing too. That was kind of the idea with the TG, starting with the Flameling owners. That way we can bounce ideas off, because like Breezy, who knows? Maybe the pressure did get to him. Who knows? I mean, now when we launch, what are we, an hour and 13 minutes away? We talk about community, but now the Flameling tokens are being launched. Well, now we are, now we have that responsibility, to other people,
Yeah.
So
I'm getting nervous now. I can feel it going through the screen, the excitement. Woo! My gosh.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I wanted to thank Wook for joining us. I know he's been in
and out. Yeah. I'm
Nick.
gonna let you guys. I'm probably gonna make a sandwich like you had, AG. I need to go make a sandwich, but I'm hungry.
I can't eat, man. I'm too nervous.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Nick. Hopefully you'll be part of
Nick's
the launch.
awesome.
Oh, we got Wookie back.
Woogie, are you there?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can. We just want to say thanks before you fall off again. Thanks for joining us.
Oh my gosh, so bad. My connection right now.
Yeah, I think we're wrapping up. So thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, I got to get my B&B ready.
Heck yeah.
Here we go. Let's go. We got what, hour and 10 minutes?
Yeah, hour and 12.
Yeah.
I would say roughly, because sometimes it happened like 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
I know, and everybody's in PCS like, what the fuck's going on? So there will be spaces.
Contract address listed.
Oh shit, I was doing that. My bad.
Yeah.
It was, but somebody unpinned all our messages in Telegram. I don't know who did that.
That was totally Mikey.
Okay.
Wasn't me. No, I didn't mind.
All right, y'all take care. I can't wait to get all these new these proposals getting dumped your way. Yeah, everybody's got a proposed one. Yeah, good luck with that.
Thank you. All right, guys, we'll let you go. Like always, like and subscribe. Follow us for more content on Elephant Money and on Earn. Earn is a sleeping giant, guys. Get into it, and then go ahead. Go buy more Flameling tokens.
Don't sleep on Elephant either, man. B&B's kind of carrying the load right now, but once people start taking profits and coming back to the bank that BT's setting up, it's gonna pop. So don't sleep on it.
But you know what's gonna pop here real soon? Flameling tokens.
OX222 and OX237. and last time when OX156 launched, it pulled everybody up, right? Because OX156 was so high that people were like, "Oh shit, I'll just buy this with it's a little bit lower." So last week there was a huge spike. All of the Flameling tokens got pulled up. So
yeah,
don't sleep.
All right, guys.
Alrighty,
Zach.
Work. My lunch break's over.
Zach, thanks for joining us. Wook, thanks for hopping in. Creative, thanks for being here.
What about me? You're not going to thank me?
You're the host, man. You should be thanking everybody. George just said lunch is over. Go back to work.
Have a good day, guys.
All right. Deuces.
Later. Bye.